You are not bullish enough in Bitcoin and in crypto. And if you're watching this video today, my friend, yes, you right there, holding your phone, holding your laptop, this is the most important video I have done yet to date. We are still in a sideways capitulation phase in Bitcoin right now, but it's not going to be here for much longer. And I can tell you right now that soon we will see much higher prices on Bitcoin, and you will be paying a premium on Bitcoin at that point. So let's not waste another single second. Let's delve right into the most incredible content. Make sure to stay tuned right to the very end. There's not one piece of information here that you're going to want to miss out on, because it all tells us a story as to what 2025 and beyond looks like for Bitcoin and for crypto. Let's delve right in. Thank you for being here with me on the Crypto Bliss channel, and I truly appreciate every single one of you. I have been enjoying how much you guys have been enjoying the videos, the content, the energy. So thank you for your love and your support. Let's delve right in. All right. So first of all, Abu Dhabi's sovereign wealth fund. Everything that I'm going to be sharing with you here today, okay, has everything to do with why crypto is about to make massive moves on the entire global infrastructure, not just in America, not just random spots. Okay, this is very, very, very important. All right, so Abu Dhabi's sovereign wealth fund with 1.75 trillion assets under management invested $437 million in BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF IBIT. Amazing, check that. Massive moves busy happening out there. Massive, massive moves. Now, you can see here, this was during Q1, and Mubadala disclosed that its iShares Bitcoin ETF holdings in its latest 13F filings. Massive news here. Now, ETH BTC is starting to show some sort of capitulation at an interesting space here right now, with downward price action and upward stochastic RSI. Okay, this is bullish divergence. Okay, so you can see here, healthy consolidation phase after strong uptrend. Boom, strong uptrend, healthy consolidation phase. Not in decline relative to BTC over the long term. It's massive wick low, boom, right here, significantly below the bullish band, okay, which is the Bollinger Band. Bullish divergence, like I've just said to you, and higher lows. So higher lows, boom, boom, busy happening. It's telling us that we are at the most pinnacle point for Ethereum. All right, and Ethereum will start to outperform BTC, although it hasn't done that, and there's a whole lot of reasons why it hasn't. So if you would like me to do a video on that, leave a comment down below on why Ethereum has not been outperforming Bitcoin and why it's been doing so poorly this cycle compared to previous cycles. Now, this is the thing, right? Is that Ethereum could be ready for a massive comeback. Let's hear what Cointelegraph Giovanni Pigni has to say.
Has been having a tough time lately. Despite a strong bull market, its price remains far from its all-time highs. The sentiment has been overwhelmingly negative, with many wondering if Ethereum's best days are behind it.
You're gonna see that Solana is much more prepared for the Web3 world, smartphones, etc. And Ethereum, it's stuck like 5 or 10 years ago in terms of UX.
The problem with ETH's roadmap is that it explicitly said we don't want these cash flows.
But could this stagnation actually be hiding a major opportunity? Is Ethereum on the verge of an unexpected comeback in 2025?
The Ethereum ecosystem has the first mover advantage. That may not matter from a technology standpoint, but from an institutional adoption standpoint, it does.
In this video, we'll explore the reasons behind Ethereum.
Exactly. So, my friends, Ethereum's not going anywhere. It's gonna pump. But yes, a whole lot of other coins have outperformed Ethereum massively, massively so. So, you know, Solana being that one. Here you can see is an insight into Bitcoin has only had 3 years of negative returns in history. Will 2025 be another positive year for BTC? So 2018, negative returns. 2022, negative returns. And 2015, mostly negative returns. All right. So, in fact, there you go. 5% and 10%. Yeah, look, at the end of the day, the cumulative return throughout history on Bitcoin has been 31,130,368% from 2011 to 2024. That's for the world's best asset. Now, the annualized rate of performance is about 147%, which dominates everything else on this chart. That's why you should get some Bitcoin bags if you don't have any Bitcoin bags yet. And this post is so important, I want to share it. It is critical to you and your bags and your family's preservation of wealth. Right now, it isn't going to give you the 10, 40, 20, 30 million X's, okay, like it's done over that time. But I have no doubt that if you wait for that time to kind of pass forward into our future time, it could be even much more than that. All right. So Parify Capital discloses holdings of $319 million in Bitcoin and 43.6 in Ethereum, which with a total portfolio value of 420 odd million per 13F filing. Bitcoin and Ethereum, once again, massive. Americans with student loans and Bitcoin holders in the US. So Americans with student loans are the black, and Americans who hold Bitcoin. Ever since they have realized that Bitcoin truly is the leader and will truly outperform anything else on this planet. Well, my friends, we have massive amounts of adoptions of people in America holding more Bitcoin than student loans. Okay, which is huge. That's massive news. Now, just in, Trusty Plus reveals the most popular crypto exchanges amongst users. A study analyzing data from 700,000 users shows Binance leading with 92%, followed by Bybit 71.2% and OKX at 36.6%. Now, why am I showing you this specific chart here? Okay, Binance, first of all, is outperforming everything. Okay, Binance is the biggest exchange out there, and it has outperformed the majority of all cryptocurrencies in terms of exchanges. Okay. Now, the interesting fact is that Bybit, and if you want to trade with me, use my Bybit link down here below. Come and trade Bitcoin with me. I'm in some trades. I just bought some DM on Bybit. I bought a whole bunch of other stuff, okay? And we are just going to make some cool money here together. Now, my friends, there's a reason Binance is the number one, okay? Binance has been around the longest. It's had the most user adoption. And by Binance having this statistic at the moment, tells me that liquidity is starting to flow in from retail. It's kind of starting to come in through the 3, 4, 5 biggest exchanges. I mean, BitGet, guys, this is huge. Absolutely massive. I mean, Robinhood isn't even on this, okay? And Robinhood does massive volumes also. So, my friends, this is huge. Go where the liquidity is, because you'll be able to get your crypto out very easily when the bull market comes to an end, a screeching halt, and starts to reverse back down. You want to have your liquidity on the exchanges so you can go in and out and then take your profits out into Bitcoin and get the fuck out of the altcoins, okay? Sell the shit out of them, take profit into Bitcoin, and take your Bitcoin out of the exchanges and put it on a cold storage wallet. That's critical. Now here's founder Charles Hoskinson predicts basic crypto laws will be passed in the next 90 to 120
It's going to take 90
days.
to 120 days to get some basic laws passed. It looks like stable coins will be the first that they regulate, and then moving from that, they'll do asset classification. But before the end of this year, I do believe very strongly that we will be on much stronger foundations in the United States and thus globally for running a cryptocurrency business.
Pretty incredible, right? Pretty darn incredible. I think 90 to 120 days. Once we have that, we are going to see crypto mass adopt, not only in America, but across the whole world, as it is currently busy happening at the moment. Now, here's an example. Just in, Barclays Bank discloses 131 million holdings in BlackRock IBIT Bitcoin ETF in its latest 313F filings. Senator Cruz, I want Texas to be the oasis for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency generally.
That is the reason I love it. I want it out of government control. I don't want federal bureaucrats having control over it. And I think you're seeing people responding to what's going to be a favorable regulatory environment. I want Texas to be the oasis for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency generally. And we are seeing miners and innovators from all over the world coming to Texas to invest and create new jobs when it comes to Bitcoin and crypto.
Well, I would think it's a lot better than having the Federal Reserve. You know, they talk about these central bank digital currencies.
Yes.
So this is like Hayekian currency competition, which I think is probably going to be a great thing.
And that's the point, is that he's right, okay? Why should it be in the hands of the government instead of each state independently running itself to benefit the entire country as a whole? One state picks up another and helps the rest. And adopting this as a nation state value securitization for the future of this state, okay, and the nation state, means that Bitcoin is the best choice for that. And here again, just in, Citi, the third biggest US bank by assets, is considering expanding into cryptocurrency custody management. In other words, this is a big bank. We'll know Citibank, okay? Citibank are looking to get hold of your crypto. Don't give it to them. Don't let them custody it. But those who need and don't really want to get involved in crypto because of all the other stuff, the dark side of crypto, you know, that's okay. Let it happen. But you and me that know what we're doing in the crypto space, if you know what you're doing in the crypto space, leave a thumbs up on the video. That's exactly what it is that we should be focusing on, is custodying our own crypto, because that's what crypto is about, is your own sovereignty. Okay. Now, Hong Kong-based investment firm Veneer boosts its IBIT holdings to $599 million, 11.3 million shares as of 31 December, up from 22 million in September. 22 million to 600 million, with an additional 4.2 million in FBTC. It's happening. It's busy happening right under your eyes. These stocks are being bought. Bitcoin is being bought on the OTC, hence why the price isn't doing anything. But it's going to dry up soon, which means the price will eventually pump. Now, update: Japanese energy firm Remix Point boosted its crypto holdings by over 8,000% in 2024, spending nearly 10 billion yuan or $65 million on BTC, ETH, Solana, XRP, and Doge. And here's the quantity that they put it in. Of course, Bitcoin is the biggest. Absolutely, of course. All right. I love that. And that's very powerful. And so you can see here, going back to my BNB, BNB surpasses Solana in daily fees, leading all chains in daily fees and activities by a long shot, nearly double than what Solana is busy doing, nearly 3x more than what Tron is doing, nearly 4x more than what Ethereum is doing, and at least 20x more than what Base is doing. I can't tell you. BNB is the place to trade your money. It is the safest, probably, place to trade your money at this moment. And I dig this. Commonwealth ends up putting here the broccoli pick because broccoli coin was launched all over the show, and you know that took in so much trading fees over the last 2-3 days. Now this is critically important because today and this was February 13th, so 2 days ago of the time of recording this video. Today, President Trump has nominated former crypto Bitfury Chief Legal Officer Jonathan Gold to lead the Office of the Controller of Currency, the OCC, as the country's bank regulator. This is massive, okay? Absolutely massive. And the reason this is massive is because Bitfury is a crypto company, okay? Office of the Controller of Currency means that this will be the person that controls the amount of currency that is supposed to be coming out into the economy. Where's that currency going to go? I don't know. Could be crypto. You let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'd love to hear where you think that money is going. Now, GameStop shares surged 6.7% pre-market amid reports the company is considering investing in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. It's an interesting move from GameStop, but that's very bullish for Bitcoin. Today, Tether acquires, now this was February 4th yesterday, acquires a minority stake in Juventus Football Club, aiming to integrate digital assets, AI, and biotech in the sports industry. That is huge. Huge news for crypto, okay? And for Tether. Just in, Bank of Montreal, Canada's third largest bank with over $1 trillion in assets, reveals a $150 million investment in the US Bitcoin ETFs. Are you bullish enough yet? I hope you are, my friend. Okay? If you're not, just in, Bloomberg analysts predict a positive outlook for altcoin ETFs as the SEC moves to clarify crypto classifications. So within, like Charles Hoskinson said, within the next 90 to 120 days, it's very likely that we're going to start to see all of these others start to be approved, okay? Litecoin has a 90% approval chance, Dodge 75%, Solana 70%, and an XRP 65%, okay? This is gigantanormous, okay? That's very high percentages of potential approval rates. And here's why. The latest Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong predicts that up to 10% of global GDP will be crypto-based by 2030, okay? Saying that it's the dawn of a new era for crypto in the US, but it's actually across the whole world, okay? And so it's not just in America. Crypto is becoming something across the whole world, although the US is currently leading the train. It is the front carriage of the train, the engine of the train, which I undoubtedly agree with. So maybe that needs to be reworded somewhat slightly. Okay. And yeah, the SEC acknowledges the filing for the 21 share spot XRP ETF. This is huge, guys. You have no idea what's busy going on while you're sitting here on the sidelines doing absolutely nothing. Now, according to Brian Armstrong, 10% of the global GDP, okay, will come in by 2030. That's very interesting. Now, I want to share with you this chart here, okay? The World Bank, so GDP growth annual rate has somewhat been declining, but it is very volatile, right? As you can see, when you first looked at this, the trend is down. So global GDP is going down, essentially. World Bank national accounts data and OECD national accounts data files. So currently the world is sitting at a 2.8 scenario, and really we want it all the way back up here at least a 4, and maybe we could even see it higher, because this was 2021 when COVID hit. Imagine when they start money printing now, what's going to happen out there in the market with GDP. Well, here I have some answers, okay? So the global gross domestic product GDP at current prices from 85 all the way through to 29. So you can see here, okay, 85, we were down here at 12,000, and this is GDP, so call it 12.5 odd trillion, okay? We've now printed our way all the way up here, all the way up here. Currently in 22, in 23, in 24, 24 we were at a 110 trillion GDP worldwide. Okay, this year we're expected to increase that by about 5, maybe 6 trillion. But by 29, we could end up at about 140 to 150 odd trillion dollars. Okay, market cap is about $3.5 trillion. We're saying about $15 trillion in the next 5 years total. Okay, and that would just probably be at a baseline level, like a comfortable level where it just kind of sits and hovers at that level. And the reason I say that, well, if you've been subscribed to the Crypto Bliss channel and part of my videos, you would have seen how many times I've spoken about the US debt clock, the US debt that is busy unfolding, what's busy happening out there in this space, okay, in the crypto space. And truly, this is a train that cannot be stopped. So if you're not on this train right now, my friends, you need to have a look at this chart right here. Just in a very simple terminology, okay? Excuse all the lines. This is a very important chart that I have set out for us. But this is the Bitcoin all-time chart, okay? So, I mean, this is 2015. It's as far back as we can get, really. There you go. You can't even see it right now. Bitcoin came from all the way down here, okay? And it's currently all the way up here. And it's going to continue to go up, okay? Which means if you haven't got yourself some Bitcoin yet, you're not going to do anything. You're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to be in a position to help yourself. Now, the reason why I want to shade that to you is because you can see there, we're really in a sideways pattern right here, okay? We're in a capitulation phase. Let it unfold. That's what Bitcoin does. So we're building what seems a W pattern. And once we get that W pattern, we do a breakout. The target's probably somewhere up at around 125 to 130K as the next first move. Okay, let me know what you think down in the comments below of this video, all right? Because right now we have some incredible journey ahead of us. And the crypto space isn't over, okay? It's just beginning. So thank you for being here with me today on the Crypto Bliss channel. If you've enjoyed the video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Please go ahead and smash the like button. That really helps the YouTube algorithm to push my channel and to push my content out there to people just like yourself that are really interested in getting to know how to protect themselves, their future, their families, and get value off the table while their value is being printed away by currencies around the world. Thanks for being here with me. We'll see you on the next one.